Hey everybody out there in YouTube world, this is Mr. B here, representing the channel Urbxtv. Um, I'm just having a little vlog today on my channel. I've been usually using. Did I put a sugar in? I don't know if I put a sugar in my coffee. I use Splenda, by the way. If you want to send me some Splenda, well, sugar twin. So, kind of like contemplating things today. Just put out a recent video. I'm working on my latest one, um, and I have more places that are coming up. Let me just put you down here so I can put my sugar twin. This is all stuff that doesn't represent anything. It's just fluff. So I'm contemplating things. Questioning life, questioning all, what my next project, next location, because I don't only do exploration, I do other things on the side as well. Not bringing in money yet, but I'm hoping that it will. Um, big project. Involves a lot of 3D graphics, motion animation, production. Been working on it for almost a month now. Just about a month. So I got that happening, and right now I'm working on the next video where I went out with James, not Patrick. I've called this guy Patrick since day one for some reason. He told me his name is James, but for some reason he seems to be a Patrick. Dude, James, you got to change your name to Patrick, okay? Legally, because you're a Patrick. I don't know why. But I went out with James, and well, he contacted me and he says, "Hey, I'm going to be in your area." So he came down, showed me some of his locations on his way back home. Um, Out of all the ones that we wanted to get into, was only two that we could get into. Uh, old church in the middle of the woods, and a old bowling alley, which was really not much left. But he gave me some locations, and I went to one of them the following week. I took my kids. Oh, where's my scooter? So right now I am working on those videos, putting that together. It's going to be a one part. I'm not going to make it a two-parter, even though it's like there's normally, if we have more than one location, um, we would split it up. But I'm going to make it a one-parter because um, if I had a lot more, I probably would have split it up. But I just think for you guys to, who's ever watches my channel, it's going to have to be a little bit more entertainment for you guys. So that's what's happening with that. Um, there's a guy, Brad March, I met from Ontario. Met up with him, did an explore. He just posted his video recently. It was the women's penitentiary again. Um, but it was not too bad. I got a chance to meet him. Good connection. Um, you know, that's what Urbxtv is mostly about, is connecting with other Urbexers. Uh, Now, some of the big Urbexers that I know of, and you probably know of too, and they're all connected somewhat in the group of people that I'm meeting. I just don't want them to feel that I'm trying to get connected with all these people just so that I can get the views from their followers. Not at all. It's a Canadian. I don't emphasize too much on the Canadian part. I should, because that's where I'm from. I'm a Canadian, Canada, Quebec, and and it's about meeting people along the journey. I have my own struggles, and this is one of the reasons why I got involved in the urbexing, to help me cope with some issues that I had to deal with. um, but that's a whole new story, and I don't want to get involved with. I bring it up sometimes. Once in a while, I'll talk about it, but I'm very shy about it. I don't want it to be a topic about me. But I use exploring as an outlet to get out of the house, first of all, because I would never leave the house. I used to be a very, very social person, um, like always out meeting people. But at some point, that kind of all changed. So I'm trying to use this as an outlet to help me become a better person. Now, some of the locations, if they seem a little iffy, that's not my fault because I'm given, some information. I go check it out, and it might or might not be a viable place. So I try not to do nothing technically illegal. But if a place is falling apart and ready to be demolished, and they don't want you there because of situations of liability, then I understand that. But I don't want to go places where it's still active in some way, or it's just vacant for the most part, and some people take advantage of that and break in, and then all of a sudden it becomes a abandoned place. To me, that's not what it's about. Uh, so that's why some places I won't go, and some places I will. I made that decision now. Um, so like I don't know. Today I'm just gonna enjoy my coffee. I just wanted to kind of touch base with you all. I have not posted a vlog video on my YouTube channel in a while. Um, but again, for you people who are just YouTubers and just watch the content, and I'm not trying to solicit you to go to my Facebook, but because of the restrictions that YouTube has put on me, um, it's more interactive for me to say, hey, come over to my Facebook, because there, not only you're going to see the current videos that you're watching today, minus this vlog, because it's going to be just a video vlog for YouTube, you're going to see other content that I do in the background, like this, where I could be talking about something, I could be fooling around, hanging out with my kids, my family, personal stuff, to get to know what type of person I am. And the whole restriction thing that I was trying to get into was that with Facebook, I can have all of those things available to me that YouTube would offer, plus more. I have the social side of things. I can interact with people. There's no restriction on that. I can post videos, photos, pictures, anything that I want. And as a follower, you get to see all that. Now, I am going to be working on, excuse me, my coffee's kicking in. I will be working on more of upgrading my Patreon, because I do want to try and get a little bit of funding if possible. It's very costly. I don't make any money on YouTube, but if I want to get more content out to you, I do need some kind of support. Right now, I can only go and visit places when my funds, the money in my pocket or my bank allows me. Right now, I'm not working. A lot to do with the COVID-19 right now, but also has to do with some, let me get out the light here, some health issues that I have been dealing with, and just trying to get better, healthier. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm asking you if you want to know more about what I'm doing and what's going on. And your Facebook is the most likely place to come and check out once in a while, which is Urbxtv, Facebook.com/Urbxtv. You can go there or just make a search for it. You won't miss this mug, I'm telling you. My beard, I grew it long like this because I wanted to have a persona. And I like my beard. Actually, I've been wanting to grow this thing for a long time. And I had some comments about the beards and everything. And it's kind of like a trending thing with explorers to grow a beard. Here in around. Most of the guys that I meet, they all got big beards, you know. So I grew it once one winter, came out okay, but maybe I'll dye it up or something. I was supposed to dye it a color a couple of years ago, but I just didn't bother. Um, and then there's my Patreon. Like I said, I'm going to be focusing on to put content there that will be exclusive for Patreon viewers. Um, Now you don't have to subscribe. I mean, be a paid Patreon. You can just add me, and you can get the view the latest stuff that pops up. There will be some, like I said, I will be focusing on getting stuff there, like graphics of stuff related to urban exploring, like the gas mask or the air mask breathers, and um, things like that. Because I work as a graphic artist as well, I have an opportunity here. It gives me an opportunity to kind of show off my work, my skill set, and I don't have to worry about hiring anybody to do the graphics for me. I get to do all the work. So that stuff is going to be posted up there, plus uncut stuff, deleted scenes, the cutting room floor section that a lot of people call it. I'm getting that flickering again. It's probably the lighting. Yeah, the lighting's it's trying to adjust itself between the light and that. So, what else is going to be on there? There's going to be photos. I'm getting those ready to put up on Patreon as well because I wanted to kind of touch them up a little bit. Um, Plus, now with the merch setup that they have, you can buy a mug or a t-shirt or a hoodie with my logo and graphic on it. And also I have I've been just keeping it alive. I haven't been really using it to promote myself as a company, and I'm even registered as a company. I have 2 company registrations. But the main one is my Studio Parsons, or Parsons Studio in French, but in English it's Studio Parsons. Either way, they're both under the same name. It's a website that I have had running for a while, and now I'm trying to focus on getting content on that as well. So that what I want to do is I want to focus on helping other YouTubers with their content, with logos, graphics, anything like that. You need something, you're a YouTuber, you come to me. It's not going to be free, so you have to pay me, and I'm going to try and be as reasonable as possible because I know that a lot of you guys out there who are first timers can't afford it. So I'm going to try and base it on the level of your status within YouTube. So if you're some guy who's making like 3 mil or a million a year, you know, I'm not gonna take advantage of you, but I'm gonna charge you accordingly. And the same thing for somebody who's like only has 20 or 100 or under 1,000 or even 1,000, doesn't matter. You know, I'm there. I'll offer reasonable prices for some work, but at the same time, I'm going to create video content that's going to touch upon all these subjects. So if you need to know how to make a logo or where to start as a YouTuber or a Facebook person, um, what better person to ask than to ask somebody or to listen to somebody who has the experience and been through it all. Now you can listen to these influencers and they'll give you the same spiel over and over and over and over and over because that's pretty much what all it is. It's just repeating the same content so it reminds you of things that you should be doing. But a lot of these things that they should be influencing you on is trying to show you, well, okay, if this is what YouTube wants, that's fine. That's what YouTube wants. You got to follow their guidelines. It's totally fucked up as far as I'm concerned, because you know, my kids can watch some guy, you know, talking about video games or you know, reaction videos, and he could be swearing like a champion, but he's still getting the views. Now, That's why I'm saying, I don't know if it just pertains to me. I know there's a lot of hidden elements in websites or platforms like YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and all these. They ghost your channel so that nobody sees you, or a certain number of people will follow you or be able to see you. Sometimes you won't be seen at all. That's why sometimes when I look at my analytics, the numbers don't add up. And also, I'll touch base on this YouTube. If your algorithm is listening to my voice, YouTube, listen. YouTube, listen. YouTube, listen. Okay? Your business platform or model sucks. Okay? The technology is still there for people who are using this model on a computer. And even half the time, if they're on a computer, they're not going to stop in the middle of a video or whatever to click on a like button or subscribe. The model should be focusing on the total amount of views. Okay? Because today's technology is now all focusing on a phone. So if you tell me, you give me your comments on this. This is my video vlog. Just reaching out to you guys. I want to know things. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to figure out what it is that I can do to make things workable and make it easier for you to interact with me. I'm seeing that YouTube, it's like cutting me off here, and a lot of other people. I'm going to probably edit this anyway. I'm trying to think. So yeah, so getting back to the business model side of things is just that their model, or your model, YouTube, doesn't work for the technology revolving around viewing the videos on cell phones. Because right now I can see myself. I'm recording myself. Now imagine this was you and you're watching me, and I said, don't forget to hit that like button and the subscribe. Are you going to pause the video to do that right now? Because you got to flip your phone around and you got to go into it, but you don't want to be distracted by this, and you want to watch the content. So is this going to stop you from viewing my content to go into that, and then it's all over? Or you're not going to click those buttons at all, and you're just going to maybe continue watching the video? That's why I see in my analytics, I get some good viewing time. Not a lot, considering that I only have like 120. That 121 person, I know who you are. I see you popping in all the time only to give me thumbs down on my videos, which is fine. You can be my number one critic. I don't care, but I see you there. But yeah, but the numbers and the hours don't match up, and it's either because of they just don't want to, they don't give a shit, or the model is broken and nobody wants to stop in the middle of a video and hit a like button, unless you're going to hit the like button before you even watch it. So then that doesn't even count, because Google's analytics takes into account also viewing time. So if you just go on and click a like on my video, it doesn't really do anything. It'll show up as a like, but it won't put me up in ranks. I know that, because it's not happening. And any influencer out there that tells me otherwise, well, you know what? I see some of you guys out there, you don't have the big numbers either. So when you get up there and you're doing things right, then come back and criticize me. And the other fact is that I get so annoyed and angry sometimes. That's why you'll see me swearing more, because at this point I don't really care. I really don't care, because I know that there's somebody behind a desk who's a prick or a cunt making the decisions whether or not if I'm going to go up in ranks or not. It's true. It's not just the stupid algorithm. Algorithm gives them analytics, data, okay? But there is physically somebody behind a computer monitor that will come in and check out your video count, your channel, and make the decision whether or not you will rise in the ranks at a certain level be seen by a certain amount of people, and then, you know, you go from there. But because maybe I'm criticizing YouTube, may mean that I may never get there, but I don't really care at all what YouTube does. I just don't like the fact that I have to be in the special group of people who are successful at doing what they're doing to get these special perks. And I can tell you, my opinion, half the stuff, I'd say more than half the stuff that is on YouTube is recycled, explicit content, just absolute garbage, and they get everything. Okay? YouTube can justify for that. So if you're into looking at videos of cute little kittens, maybe for the 100th time because it's recycled shit, or how to flip a bottle or make slime or whatever the fucking trendiest thing is out there, then you will probably succeed. But the whole thing is that I'm kind of arguing here is, you say it's YouTube, it's my tube, okay? Don't restrict me from the content that people out there want to see. I don't give a fuck about your, you know, whoever, the advertisers. They don't want. You know what? Right now, I'm not getting any ads on my. I'm not getting any monetization. Even if I was into the millions, I wouldn't give a shit that all my videos were demonetized and I wasn't making money. But at least I knew that I was getting seen by people and I wasn't being blocked. So that's it. That's my little rant on YouTube. Sorry, guys. It's just a lot of people have been telling me too about, you know, their analytics and the numbers don't meet up. And I'm just too tired digging into it. I don't have the time or the patience to deal with it. I know what it is. I've researched it in the past. I know what goes on within YouTube and all the other social platforms. But I just figured that, you know, if you're looking for other things to see about what's going on behind the scenes of Urbxtv, which is me. And oh no, sorry. It's not me. It's not just me. It's everybody. Everybody who I meet is a part of the Urbex team. Okay, you can still be whoever you want on your channel, but if I meet up with you, you're part of my team. Okay, I'm not alone in this, even though most of the time I go out alone. If I've went out and I explored with you, you are part of my team. Okay, if you're a viewer who supports my channel, you're a part of the team. So that's the whole thing about this. And I'm not trying to glorify it so that you're like, oh well, he really likes us. No, I'm being genuine here. Okay, I'm not saying this for ratings or for views or anything. I just, like I said, I was a very social person. You know, it became hard for me to get back into that routine of being social, and this was one of the ways of me getting to go out and meet new people. Now, there's a lot of explorers here in Quebec, but a lot of them are very uptight and I would say justifying me, or they have their own style of doing things. So, you know, for whatever reason, they don't either like my personality, my persona, or, you know, what I do, or the fact that I don't wear a mask, because I got criticized many times, like, what do you do this? It's illegal. You're wearing your mask. You're exposing yourself. I'm like, who gives a flying fuck? Okay? Trust me. A mask is not going to hide who you are. Okay, it just takes one fucking phone call to YouTube. Say, okay, who is this guy? We have a warrant. You have to, by law, give us all of this person's information, and then boom, you're caught. So it doesn't matter. Digital information can be traced down to the damn pubic hair that fell on the floor. Okay, I don't know, maybe that's a little too much. A little too much. I'll keep that in anyway. But so yeah, so I think I probably ran it on to just a little bit too much here. Maybe I'll shorten out little sequences in between. But I just wanted to kind of chat with you, rant a little bit, talk about what was on my head, what was on my mind. Enjoy a nice cup of coffee. Oh, I was just watching Joe Weller, by the way. Hey, Joe Weller, I'm a big fan of yours. Oh, and that's another thing. Since this whole lockdown thing, I've got to watch a lot of exploring videos. So far, right now, um, and I'm not giving these guys a shout out. I'm just you can think of whatever it is, but these are people that I like watching that I've kind of come to appreciate the content. Um, Hell on Earth. This guy, I love him when he's with his other crew, but I know Hell on Earth is just him. The paranormal paranormal files or something like that. The guy that hangs out with Hell on Earth. Um, and then there's the Urban Adventure Exploring Show. I think that's what it's called. These guys from the they say count a lot and they like fuck you and then whatever and they drink beer and they go exploring and I like watching these guys. Joe Weller, I like Joe Weller. Well, I liked the content that he was producing when he was going on exploring, but I haven't seen him doing exploring anymore. But you know, whatever. I'll check out his videos every once in a while because I like the guy. He's like a brother. He's like a brother. Okay. Who else? I should make a list for you guys. I'm gonna put a list in the description of all of the exploring shows and paranormal ones that I watch. Um, Now, now I have some buddies of mine that I follow. I watch their videos too, but these are going to be just videos or channels outside of Canada. Okay, these are places where I would, if I ever had an opportunity, I would love to go there. Um, Maybe not the United States. I'm sorry, guys. Um, I don't know if it's just because of where I'm from, but I am so uncomfortable being in any state of that country just due to the fact that um, everybody has a gun. And at any point in time, if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, you could get yourself killed. So to me, that's like a little scary. I'd rather take my chances with a dangerous location because I know I'll be smart about it and I wouldn't do something stupid. At least I hope I wouldn't. Than being afraid of going into a location that could be dangerous, but also getting shot at and killed just because the person has every right to bear arms and protect the property. So I would never, unless somebody I know very well lives there and I've been communicating with that person for a while, and they said, well, look, if you want to come down, I got a location for you. You can come with me. You know, I'll have a gun. I'll protect us. I'll be like, okay, I'll go. Give me a gun. I'll fucking shoot some. I'll shoot you guys. But I'm like, I don't want to carry a gun. Next thing you know, I'm in jail and prison and all that. And people there in the United States don't realize that if you shoot somebody, you actually go to prison. You know, unless you chopped up their bodies in little pieces, which usually happens, and you throw them in the river and whatever. I watch too much Dateline or those TV cop shows. Okay, I'm done. I think I'm done. I want to go do some video editing. I got to get those videos done of James, not Patrick, the Explorer. Sorry, Patrick. See, I was almost about to say, sorry, James. I didn't mean to call you Patrick, but you seem like a Patrick to me. I don't know why. I don't even know where the name Patrick came from when I first met you. I don't know. And Tay official, we got to do something. Brad, I'm going to be coming up soon. Starting from today, I would know, but there are a couple of locations that I want to check out around, not that far from here this weekend. So this weekend, I don't think so. I think for the trip that we're planning on doing, it's going to be some organization, and I haven't got anywhere back yet from that prison where you get to go. You know that prison we're talking about. All right, so hope you all doing well. This is probably like the 20 minutes of your life or so that just got taken away from you, but it got taken away by yours truly, Mr. B. And Don't forget to hit that like button and the subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Or maybe what I'll do is I'll point at something. Is that going to be there? Okay. Okay. This button here in the corner should be my subscribe button. If you click on that, it's going to bring you to my page. This is the poor model that I was telling you about. So if you click on this button and the screen is open, you see everything, but you see the button, then it's going to take you from here to my channel, which is stupid. Or will it? No, I think it automatically subscribes you. Okay. No, so then I was wrong here. But if you like it, give me a like, leave me a comment, say, hey, how you doing? Uh, I don't bite, guys. I may look intimidating. I don't know, but I am a baby tiger. Actually, I'm a baby bear. I'm a little tuggly bear because Bernard, which is my name, stands for Big Bear. That's right. I'm a big bear. What else before I go? Go check out my Facebook. Links are in the icons up in my banner somewhere. You can check out my Instagram. I post photos and some weird videos there of my cats communicating with me in sign language. And my Facebook. Well, anyway, it's all there for you to go and explore. Take the time. If you want to get to know who I am, all the information is there. But if you're an Urbxtv supporter, God bless you. And I thank you so much for the support and watching and likes and now and then a comment saying how you like my video. Because we need that. We need that. If I'm to succeed on this damn platform against videos of kittens, bottle flips, how to make slime, and the next stupid trending thing that's coming, you have to hit the like button and that's it. And at least watch half the video for it to work. Okay, I'm already in like 15 minutes of this, so I'm gone. So thanks very much. Ciao, Bell. Until next time, keep on exploring, guys.